What good are hundreds of dollars in Long Island Railroad tickets if you've got no reason to ride the train? That's what many Long Island Railroad riders have been asking since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. And now 3 years later, they say they still don't have any good answers.
And if I'm not going to use that money, then I'd like to get it back in some way, shape, or form.
When COVID-19 hit, many LIRR riders stopped taking the train to work, and some never returned. And if they were among the thousands of commuters that had the cost of their LIRR tickets deducted from their paychecks through a pre-tax benefit program like WageWorks, that money is still sitting there. Bernie Pulker was laid off from his bank job in March of 2020 and still has about $600 sitting in an LIRR mail-in ride account.
I really don't travel into the city often other than work, so I just haven't had an opportunity to use that money.
Tax law prohibits the unused transit dollars from being refunded to lapsed commuters, which led to federal lawmakers proposing a bill to make a one-time exception to the rule.
Today, I am here saying to the feds, figure out a solution that allows people to get their cash and move on.
But with many of the sponsors of the legislation no longer in office, the bill has stalled in Congress, leaving former LIRR riders without a way to get their money back.
I'm not getting my hopes up at this stage because 3 years have elapsed.
Now, if you're one of the people who has money stuck in one of these accounts, you do have some options. The Long Island Railroad allows the money in these accounts to be spent on any kind of ticket. So even if you're only occasionally riding the railroad to go into the city, you can use that money to buy a round-trip ticket, a one-way, maybe a 20-trip ticket if you're going to be riding it more than once over the next few weeks. Another option is to have that money returned to the third-party benefits provider so it can be converted to cover other kind of commuting costs, including ferries, buses, and even parking. For NewsdayTV, I'm Alfonso Castillo.